Good, happy Wednesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, police carjacker arrested in Hudson after series of crashes across New Hampshire. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Shooters outpost.
Doreen Betts was in shock. One moment her car is warming up, the next
Shooters Outpost in Hooksett is female and veteran owned with over 10,000 firearms in stock, an impressive ammunition selection, and firearm accessories from names like Federal Premium, Blazer Brass, Blackhawk, and Savage. Shooters Outpost provides superior customer service and a wholesome, family-friendly environment. Visit Shooters Outpost in the Big Log Cabin. Take exit 9N off I-93 in Hooksett, New Hampshire. Online on Facebook and OutpostNH.com.
It was like 5 or 6 seconds. He's gone.
Doreen Betts was in shock. One moment her car is warming up, the next a man carrying a wooden stake runs toward her, throws it on the ground, then takes off with her car.
If I'd had time to think, I would have tried to grab him. And he would have had my fist right in his face.
Minutes later, her Hyundai Elantra had crashed into this business on South Main Street, and the driver gone.
All of a sudden, somebody came to my door, opened it, and said, "Get out, get out, get out."
Kristen Karen and her 13-year-old daughter were in their Ford Escape in a Walgreens parking lot when a man forced his way in.
I crawled over the console, and I pushed her out, and I got out with her.
It wasn't long before police in Derry and Hudson got calls about cars being hit and a driver taking off. It all came to a crashing halt when the Escape slammed into a snowbank on Route 111.
He was very animated. He was giving us a lot of different stories, and none of them were adding up.
Hudson police arrested 22-year-old Anthony Plord, who is now facing a long list of charges.
At this point, we believe that he may have been impaired on a substance as well.
It makes me sad to think that somebody felt they had to do that, and I felt bad for them.
I am so angry. No one has the right to do that to anyone else.
Now, Karen says her daughter was scared, but is doing much better tonight. They're both just relieved that no one was hurt. As for Plord, he refused bail. He's due in court tomorrow. We're live in Manchester tonight. Siobhan Lopez, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. How's the world's worst carbon polluter became the biggest issue of green bonds? China has dominated global issues of green bonds for 2 straight years, a trend that will likely continue as the world's top carbon emitter tries to play a larger role to contain climate change. 2 senior North Korean officials added to U.S. blacklist. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Before we start, I just want to say if anyone still doesn't have FiOS, please stay out of the way so your lag doesn't get us all killed. Ben?
What's so good about FiOS anyway?
What's so great about a 100% fiber optic network that makes your gaming system actually work awesomely?
Hey, did you take out the trash?
Garbage boy. Dad, I already took out Ben.
It's not fun.
Gaming is best on a 100% fiber optic network. So get FiOS, now just $79.99 per month with a 2-year price guarantee with a 2-year agreement.
Well, the U.S. is starting a new pressure campaign against North Korea with the help of allies from around the world. The Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, there in Ottawa, announcing the campaign while visiting his Canadian counterpart. They will host a meeting of more than 20 countries next month in Vancouver. Now, the aim of the meeting is to show international solidarity against North Korea's nuclear program.
The pressure campaign is intended to lead to talks. Now, we can't talk unless North Korea is ready to talk. And I think, as we've indicated, we're waiting for them to indicate a readiness to talk.
Well, Tillerson also said there are no plans to postpone U.S. military exercises with South Korean forces until after the Winter Olympics. Recent statements from South Korea's president have indicated they would be delayed.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that did it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you back here later on today. Goodbye, everyone.